بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi barakatuh. I'm Zakiyyah. And inshallah, I'll be reflecting on Juzu Thani, the second Juz of the Quran from Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah 164 and 165. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار والفلك التي تجري في البحر بما ينفع الناس وما أنزل الله من السماء من ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها وبث فيها من كل دابة وتصريف الرياح والسحاب المسخر بين السماء والأرض لآيات لقوم يعقلون. ومن الناس من يتخذ من دون الله أندادا يحبونهم كحب الله والذين آمنوا أشد حبا لله ولو يرى الذين ظلموا إذ يرون العذاب أن القوة لله جميعا وأن الله شديد العذاب. In these two ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying what has been translated to me. Verily, in the creation of the heavens and the earth, and in the alternation of night and day, and the ships which sail through the sea with that which is of use to mankind, and the water, the rain which Allah sends down from the sky and makes the earth alive therewith after its death, and the living creatures of all kinds that He has scattered therein, and in the veering of winds and clouds which are held between the sky and earth, are indeed ayat, proofs, evidences, and signs for people of understanding. And of mankind are some who take for worship others besides Allah as rivals to Allah. They love them as they love Allah. But those who believe love Allah more than anything else. If only those who do wrong could see, when they will see the torment, that all power belongs to Allah and that Allah is severe in punishment. In these two ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving a powerful reminder. He first tells us about the creation and all of the things that He has provided for us on this earth, specifically those things that we benefit from each day. Whether it is the ships that we have built from the creation that He has provided for us and from the knowledge that He has taught us how to take care of ourselves, or whether He is talking about the rain that He Himself sends down from the sky and puts life into a dead earth and thereby gives us life on this earth, that we can have now plants and trees and all these things that we can get our livelihood and food from. And in this, he's reminding us that these are signs and proofs for people with understanding. And not necessarily understanding here only, but understanding in the heart. Because those who have understanding in the heart will not do what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about in the next ayah, where they set up rivals unto Allah and love them like they love Allah. These are people who worship idols, who worship humans. And but we have to remember that worshiping other than Allah and setting up a rival unto Allah is not only with idols and literally taking for worship. For example, some people worship Prophet Jesus alayhi salam. Some people even worship Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, or their other people and idols and different things that people worship. It can also be what's in our own hearts. Because in another part of the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says what has been translated to me. Have you seen the one who takes as his ilah, his God, his own vain desires? And when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about someone taking an ilah other than him, and this one's andada in this particular ayat, he is talking about anything that takes you away from the worship of Allah and your servitude to Allah, such that you are giving that particular thing or that person the love that belongs only to Allah. And one of the things that we forget is that when we follow our desires, it can even come from a place of pain. It can come from a place of trauma. It can come from a place of depression, such that we become angry and disappointed with Allah, such that we turn away from Him, whether it's because we feel He hasn't given us what we deserve, or whether we feel that we should be given something better than we have, or why are we facing this particular test? If this particular pain, trauma, or even happiness in our life makes us now turn away from the worship of Allah and have our hearts filled with a joy and a connection that belongs only to Allah, then we have set up rivals unto Allah. So Allah is reminding us and He's warning us not to do this, so that we are not like the Zalimun. We are not like those people who come on the day of resurrection, and this is the first time that their hearts and their minds come alive and are able to say, La ilaha illallah, I believe in Allah, for the first time, and hoping to escape the punishment. But at that time, it will be too late. Because we want in this world for our hearts to come alive with the reminders that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, and may He make us of those who are the people of sincere and humble understanding, such that when we meet Him, we have belief in our hearts. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.